Ministry of Health in Congo Town. There is this emergency and we are calling on the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. There is a main pipe here right before the Ministry of Health offices, and the pipe, as per report we have gathered, has burst, and there is no way that technicians here from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation can handle the situation. I'm told that if you look down there in the manhole far ahead of us there, this is where they are to close the valve line right around here. Yes. So this valve should be the one that they should close to help kind of save the water that is over there. So come along, okay? And so fortunately for us, we have the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, Honorable Moali. So if technicians from the LWSC are actually following this broadcast, we encourage you to make your way quick. Make your way quick to the Ministry of Health facility here in Congo Town so that you can help to save residents of Congo Town who might likely go out of water due to dust that is being experienced here. So wherever you are watching, however you are watching, this is, and that's where already we have the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, Honorable Moali, who just arrived here. I don't know whether it was actually by call placed to him or he was actually on his way going to another location. But let's come to the inside and see. And you see here the water is even coming as far as the Ministry of Health fence, and this vehicle is trying to get away from the water. Okay, so I'm told that this driver is actually making use of the unfortunate situation to wash his vehicle. So he took his vehicle from far away in the compound of the Ministry of Health and brought it close to where this prep burst is taking place. So technicians from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, please make your way right in front of the Ministry of Health pipe. Yeah, you see the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, Honorable Moali. Honorable Moali, we want to talk to you very briefly, sir. Okay, so he's communicating with his folks, and after which we will have a word or two from the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. I'm told that there are folks there were folks who were actually doing some wiring of the okay, so I'm told that the folks were actually unearthing the Wi-Fi cable, because along this route they're going to experience construction work here for the overpass bridges. So the folks were actually trying to get rid of the Wi-Fi cable beneath the ground, and in the process, I guess this was how the pipe got ruptured. And now residents of Congo Town and other parts of Painesville, this is a major pipeline that is losing out a huge quantity of water. But good for us and the public is that just after this situation occurred, the so as per the way the guys will do the VAR, they will actually disconnect the tunnel to the VAR so that anyone cannot just have an access to the LWSC VAR, wherein someone will just walk to it and turn it off or turn it on. So they will move the tunnel to the VAR, and once there are issues, then they will come and use the necessary tools to solve the problem. It's nearly 15 minutes since this pipe burst right in front of the Ministry of Health office in Congo Town. So I'm being told that this is a main source of water for Wipling to supply this entire area. And you already have the MD himself, and you can see that he's very angry with the situation here. So, information we have gathered so far is that the folks were actually trying to remove the fiber optic cable from this location because the overpass bridge is going to come in this direction. So part of the work that is being carried out is to remove the fiber optic cable to places where the Chinese construction company deemed necessary for the overpass, which is construction. So this place is just one of the many places. And so while the folks were in the process of removing the fiber optic cable, they came across the pipeline, and that was actually burst into by the folks here, and this is causing a total loss to the system. This will obviously be a great loss to the system. Looking at the amount of or the quantity of water that is going in the drainage free of charge, and the water is spoiling here. So we're waiting to see the technicians from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. And you see folks, some folks who want to make fun of the situation here and not knowing the source of this water. So Liberians are very interesting kind of people. You might just go home and don't have water in your home because of this situation that is unfolding here. We've been told that this is a major supply line from the White Plain straight to Congo Town and other parts of Pinsfield. This is a major supply line. So how soon will the technicians from the LWSC arrive here? Is the unanswered question. The managing director cannot do this on his own. So this is why we are awaiting the arrival of technicians from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Just in front of the Ministry of Health is where we are. A major pipe burst. The entire street from the Ministry of Health going as far as the SKD Boulevard Junction is getting flooded. So if you are wondering or experiencing an unstoppable water flow from the Congo Town area around the Ministry of Health going as far as the 72nd Boulevard Junction, then let me have you informed that there is a major pipe burst right before the main entrance of the Ministry of Health, where some folks were actually removing an internet cable in front of the Ministry of Health, and that situation is now causing a total loss on the part of the LWSC. This is a major pipe. This is a major pipeline. This is a major pipeline from the system of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. So take a look at the vial. This is a serious situation, and we hope to speak. The managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. So this situation, folks, is not an easy one, as we have been told that this situation will eventually cause the LWSC to shut the entire water treatment plant from Makofi. So this is not an easy job that you will think. This is a very serious situation here. You might just experience water shortages across Monrovia and its environment because of the pipe burst that took place here, and these are some of the folks who were actually working here trying to remove the internet cable from beneath the ground, and they press into the LWSC water supply line. This is a major pipe. So already I see the network group from the LWSC have arrived, and let's see whether they can handle this situation. But from what I eavesdropped from the managing director, we are being told that this pipe
They get any other bag here that we produce no bag. Yeah, but even you shut the plant down, the water inside. Yeah, it will take time. You don't have to which line is this? That 8 inch. That 18 line.
So this is a troubling situation, folks. A major pipe supplying water from the White Plain to central Monrovia via the Congo Town route, just in front of the
So the flow is very, very high. But he doesn't down. Maybe no father or maybe yes. Bring out the green. Bring out. The follow again fit there. Come on, follow that. Come on, follow it too. Let it tell us the direct. Let it direct. Yeah.
So engineers from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation are sorting up the various lines connecting to the pipe.
We need a smaller one than that.
Nearly 20 minutes since we arrived here. A major pipe supply in the Congo Town area from the White Plain.
Oh, you can use the pipe ring. Yeah, the smaller pipe ring. Yeah. How about it? Yeah, according to time, you are the first. If you all the way to what? Let me go out tomorrow. Come on, I think 18
So I'm told that the folks are waiting another crew coming from Johnsonville. There is a specific tool that is to be used to tighten the vial here, and that is not available at the moment.
Get made here. Yeah, get made here. You know, power with it.
Yes, another vehicle from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. It's already here. Let's see whether this vehicle can actually deliver the necessary tool that is to be used to tighten the vial to this huge damage being experienced here by the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the LWSC. Fortunately for them, the managing director, Mo Ali, was somewhere around this vicinity, and he just bumped into so this vehicle again coming without the needed tool, so we will have to wait again for yet another vehicle. And I see this is a major concern. I see the commissioner of the Liberia Telecommunication Honorable Clarence Monuba. So the folks are trying to see how best they can find an amicable solution to this situation, but if you look far out there, the water is still shooting from the breast pipe of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation.
Excuse me. Y'all took our shoe. Closing now. Yeah, which one? Wait for the pin now. That's why you guys connecting over there. Don't try to come over here. You're just here. But one is better down. One is just one. What the other issue I will just go here. You're like, man, you're going to see it. You're not bad, right? Yeah, the smoke berry, you got it.
The smoke berry.
So it seems like we are not finding a solution to this problem anytime soon. From all indications, it seems like we are far from finding this is drawing public concern. Already we have the chairman of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, the Honorable Clarence Masakwe. Major part has burst right before the Ministry of Health main entrance. Okay, I think yes. I think we now have a solution to this problem. Yes, the VAR that was actually closed. Okay.
Hello, man, and my man. By the way, you're closer to that. You go down, you go down. No, that's not the case. Yeah, they go, they can't. But they won't sound, they get water. Yeah. When they told you feeling for the kids, so down on that is supply. Who is down it?
Okay. So
what the 2 minutes are the 3 minutes.
So folks, we want to speak. Let's see if we can speak with some of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. I want to say welcome to LMTV. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Samuel Terry, and I'm the manager of networks at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation.
You care to tell us how significant is this line to the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation?
Basically, all of our lines are important, but you know we have transmission mains, and then we also have distribution mains. So usually the transmission mains are the ones that convey the water. They are bigger diameter pipes. They convey water, and then you have several distribution lines coming from it. So this one here, I'm suspecting is an 8-inch transmission main. because it's not a 36-inch transmission main, because that is made of pre-stressed concrete. And my understanding is that the guys was using the hand digger because they were doing some excavation to install internet cable or so. So that digger cannot penetrate the 36 inches because it's made of concrete. But there's another 8-inch line here that is tied into a 12-inch line that goes onto the boulevard, and then there's another one that comes from the boulevard and they meet. So it's that line that they damaged here, unfortunately.
Now this is going to cause a major loss to the system. Looking at for nearly almost 25 minutes since we arrived here. So I want to assume that the pipe burst before our arrival here. So talking about almost 30 to 45 minutes. You want to sum up the loss from the system?
Yeah. So because I wasn't here when it happened, so I cannot quantify the loss right now.
Assuming 45 minutes.
45 minutes. I can only put it at thousands of gallons, because I mean you saw the water gushing out of the pipe. I cannot see it. You saw it. So thousands of gallons, and that is some of the challenges that we have. Usually we have sister entities and other government agencies carrying out works, and then they damage the lines and they just leave it. And we are at times after 2 days before community dwellers inform us that your line is damaged, and then we come to do some repairs. So I think there should be better coordination between intergovernmental agencies, especially when it comes to doing
unearthing. Yes,
Ministry of Public Works, the Liberia Telecommunications Authority, because for the most part we always have issues with the MPW and the internet guys. At times it's the C-Square, or at times it's the LTM, or at times some of these GSM companies usually have issues. Like you see today now, thousands of millions, if not millions of gallons of water just lost. Now who's going to pay for it? And the water that got wasted here is treated, and it costs thousands of dollars to procure the water treatment chemicals, and then you had it just gushing out for like 30-45 minutes uncontrollably. So it causes a loss to the corporation.
Now, what do you say with the pipe burst? I want to know the direction or some of the communities that are going to get affected by this, because I know you're going to shut down some of the supply chain.
Yeah, as you can see, we already shut it down. That's why the water just stopped. So this line feeds the boulevard, 72nd Boulevard, that entire stretch. So quite a few people, because the line that runs along the boulevard is tied in. There's a 16 inches line that runs from red light to the Freeport side. It also feeds that line. So this boulevard is going to be affected.
The entire boulevard?
The entire boulevard. Maybe for like a day or two. But for the most part, maybe up until... If we have the material now, I can show you, because I'm already seeing the pipe. So it's something that we can get fixed today and open the line in maybe 2 hours or an hour 30 minutes. But if we don't have the materials, then we'll have to wait till tomorrow. So, but hopefully it's something that I'm convinced that we have the materials to fix. So we can get it done in maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then we can restore supply to the affected communities.
Once again, your name?
My name is Samurai Okteri, and I'm the networks manager at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation.
Thank you very much. One person we want to talk to very briefly is the chair of the Liberia Telecommunication. Yes, you want to hold it for a bit, because I'm told that it is your institution, the LTA, that was actually engaged in this. We don't have time here, but Honorable, you want to talk to us very briefly. So we will talk to Honorable Clarence Masakwe in the jiffy, but this is the pipe that got ruptured by the folks who were actually So like you heard from the folks there, if you are situated along the 72nd Boulevard route, you are going to get affected by the pipe supplying water to your side of Congo Town for either hours or a day, because some folks who were dislocate So let's see, folks, if we can engage the view of the chair of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, Honorable Clarence Masakwe. I want to say good evening, welcome to LMT.
Thank you.
If you listen to the folks from the LWSC, they are saying that there should be a collaborative work from the LTA, the Ministry of Public Works, and that of the LWSC in terms of going about doing your job, because this was just without the acquiescence of the folks who were working here. Maybe they never knew that they had pipe beneath the ground. What do you say to this?
Well, there has always been a collaboration between the entities, the Water and Sewer, LTA, Ministry of Post, NEC, all of those of us who are managing public utilities. Unfortunately, this is an unfortunate situation. One of our partners, I understand, C Square, was trying to do some routine servicing of their service lines, and unfortunately, they broke into the water and sewer line, and obviously, you see how the effect has been. But I received a call from the managing director of LWSC, and I immediately turned around and came here. So we're trying to resolve it as a team. And you are right, there should be a strong coordination among the entities. In that way, we know where the utility, the utilities materials are hosted. So we don't have this kind of waste. It's a waste. The quantity of water that has been wasted is a waste to the country. But the good thing is that we are now trying to solve it as a team. That's why I'm here. Water and Sewer Managing Director is here, and so we are resolving it. But yes, there should be coordination.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
Well, folks, there you have it. And now that the folks are actually making efforts to have the pipe reconnect, we want to bring this. We want to see people doing very proactive other issues across the country. Once you have West coming your way, and our chief my name is Ayusiniba, and we say thanks for watching and bye bye.